Well met.
Delphin Gend, creator of the celebrated Enemies Explode spell. If you want to know more, there's best mage I've ever seen, but a bit eccentric. Farewell.
Well met. What can I interest you in? That's a fair deal. A good That's a good deal. An excellent bargain. A fine bargain for you. Another. Farewell.
Greetings. What exactly do you require of me?
Hello there, associate. You're here for a recommendation. I'm afraid I haven't had time to prepare anything conventional. I'm very preoccupied with this situation. Perhaps you can help with that, however. I can't directly get involved for fear of embarrassment. I'll need you to have a little chat with Varen Vamori, and you can learn something about the power of illusion in the process. Don't say anything to her. I don't understand it. Some ridiculous male thing, I suppose. He even stole her mage's staff. Perhaps he thinks it's amusing. I don't know. But it needs... Please, I don't suppose you... It's more symbolic than practical, but each carries great significance to its owner. You're going to get Arteline's staff back. Take this charm scroll. With it, you should find Varen more receptive to questions. Make sure Varen hands over that staff.
Hello, friend. I don't know. All I want is for her to care about me, to feel the same way as I do about her. I try, and it just doesn't... All right, I admit it. I took it from her. I don't know what I was thinking, honestly. I was trying to tell her how I feel, again, and she wouldn't even stop to talk to me. I just got so... I was a little ashamed afterwards, but I didn't know how to apologize or give it back. I'm afraid I don't have it anymore, you see. If I still had it. Let's get to training. Tell Ardeline I'm sorry. Hello.
I've been hearing disturbing tales about Oblivion gates opening all across Cyrodiil. I hope it's just wild talk.
No, come on.
Absolutely.
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
Many Argonians say they have been called back to Black Marsh. They disappear into the swamps and are never seen again.
The land of the Argonians is a strange place indeed.
Be seeing you. Any luck talking? Varon Vamori should give it to you once you've persuaded. He sold it, huh? Well, very well. I presume he gave you some And of course, get that staff back, associate.
This had better be good. Look at the muscles on you.
How goes it?
Greetings. What exactly do you require of me?
Good day, stranger. As much as I like you, friend, I'm just not willing to... For you, of course. Well, isn't that... Look, I can't just give it to you. I pay... I'll tell you what. You give me at least a portion of what I paid for it. Say, 200 gold. That's a good deal, right? I wouldn't... I'll just take the money from you then. And here's your staff.
Hello. Hello.
You look like someone who's comfortable.
Well met, guildmate.
Do you have... Ah, wonderful. You needn't tell me the details of what was involved in getting your actions for the guild. And to thank you more personally, I shall teach you this spell. Please,
What's
I'm
going
in
on with you?
desperate need of help.
I understand
and
Daedra
think-
would.
What do you want? Good day.
The Aldmer.
I'm Salinas Vesinus of the Magia. Let's do business. A pleasure to... Adriana Barrena is the person you're looking for. You've got a lot to learn. I can show you some new things. I'm willing to Let's see. I'm willing to teach. You too.
Greetings, apprentice.
Don't bring up religion around Elsa Godhater. She's likely to use that sword of hers on you.
Religion is definitely not a topic to bring up around Elsie. Swords, on the other hand, she'll talk about.
So long.
I trust you have a good reason. I'm afraid I haven't given it much thought. I'm rather busy, you understand. Now that I think about it, I do have a small problem concerning Earthor. He's one of the guild mages here. Excellent. I just don't have the time to search for him again, but I do need a consultant. You might want to ask around and see if anyone can be of some help. Can I interest you in some of my wares? Have Earthor see me when he gets back as a...
You want me? He hasn't shown up here in a while. I assumed he was still out at Bleak. I don't remember where it is, honestly. I know it's west of Skingrad. Druzhar... Always keep your magic... What can I interest you in? Thank you. Goodbye.
Well, yes. It's just northwest of Skingrad. Here, see it on the map? You might want to make sure she remembers, especially the... I haven't seen him in quite some time, but then... Good luck finding Earthor.
You're here about that... Oh, I do remember telling him to go there. Well, by we, I mean you, of course. I have something that may help. I'll be here when you...
Speak.
Met.
Oh.
Well met. Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel. A good price for a good customer. You got a great deal there. That's more. Thank you. Take care.
All right then, I'm...
Well, you. How did you get in here? I'm not going anywhere until then. What is it, Associate? They're all gone? I can leave? You're heading back to Skingrad, aren't you? Could I maybe come with you? Oh, thank you. I'll be right... I can't wait to be back in Skingrad, safe and sound.
Afternoon.
You look like someone who's comfortable in heavy armor.
Adrian! I'm back! I was rescued!
Afternoon.
So it would
Well met.
seem.
I
You're
heard
unharmed,
the
I
Zara
presume?
Milvan challenged someone
Well,
else to a duel.
my pride
The
is a
man
little
is
wounded.
ridiculous.
Oh, spare
He's
me.
a moron.
You're lucky I
One of these
bothered to
days
send
he'll be
someone
taught a
after you at
lesson.
all. In the future,
think?
would you please
Glarth
be more
here is
careful?
acting even stranger than usual,
Well,
don't you think?
yes. I'll just pack up my supplies and be on my way
Absolutely.
then.
What's
Thank
the
you for
news
sending
from
someone
the
to
other
help
parts
me.
of Tamriel?
Hello, Associate.
I hear the legions have...
I hope I can help. I've spoken with Thor, who seems to be all right. Good work. I'll see to it that your recommendation is sent in as soon as I have a free moment. As I've said, I'm rather busy. I'll get to it eventually, though, I assure you. Be seeing you.
This is a... Hi there. I'm Berylorn, Anvil's castle. Goodbye.
Hello, associate. To earn a recommendation from me, you need simply prove your... Unlike some frivolous tasks you may be given at other guild halls, then allow me to explain the task. The Council of Mages has entrusted me with resolve. Several traveling merchants have been found dead along the Gold Road recently, with even more missing. The Council has asked that I put a stop to it. We believe the killings are the actions of a rogue mage. Battle mages have been sent to the Brina Cross Inn, the only common link between the victims. You are to travel north to the Brina Cross Inn and speak with Ariel Gerard. Let's see if we can't teach you a thing. Take care.
I'm Felon Rel. Knowledge is the key. Can I interest you in some of my wares? An excellent deal. Thank you. Bye.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Always keep your... Knowledge is power. Let's do business. Another... Farewell.
Hi there.
What is it now?
What's new with you?
They say that slavery has been abolished in Morrowind. House Dress and Hlalu have renounced the slave trade and freed the beast folk from servitude.
It is not surprising, considering Morrowind's violent past. We can only hope the troubles subside quickly.
Farewell.
Hello, stranger. What can I do? Cariel has sent you, has she not? Go and speak with Christoph. Rent a room for the night. Once you have your... If anyone asks. No, friend. I'm afraid
Hello. Welcome to the Brina Cross Inn. Let me guess. Ah, yes, thought so. Haven't seen as many lately. What with the, well, you know, the murders. I don't like to talk about it much, as it's bad for business. At any rate. Right then. The bed is just upstairs at the back of the... You've got a lot to learn. Goodbye.
Pardon me, did I hear you say that you're a traveling merchant? Don't you worry, what with the recent killings and all? I'd be ever so scared if it were me. I haven't left the inn in days, just in case. Well, you take care of yourself. I'd hate to hear about another
Afternoon.
Hello there. All right, it should be safe to speak here. Once you've rested here, you need to continue along the Gold Road, heading east towards Kvatch. I shall be following out of sight, along with a fellow battle mage. Make no attempts to speak to us. Trust that we will protect you. Should you be confronted by this cowardly mage, do not hesitate to protect yourself by whatever... Once the mage has revealed himself, we will step in and settle a matter quickly. Now get yourself some sleep.
You look like you've swung a mason.
What is it, citizen?
You're a fit one. I'm afraid you're... I'll be taking whatever you're carrying after you're dead. So, what a she, you say? And she's dead. Well, Ariel and Roliand did what needed to be done. No more innocent deaths. At least for now. You have done well enough for yourself. I'll pass along my... Though I must say, I doubt it will do you much good in the end. You'd be surprised how easily they forget about the little people. Archmage... It's in the... Bye.
Hi there.
Have you seen the bridge?
Well met.
How does the day greet you, friend?
Hello. Bye.
I am Alberic Litter of the... Pay attention and you can learn a lot. What can I interest you in? Pleasure. Good day.
Good news from Kvotch for a change. The last of the Daedra have been driven out.
Fantastic. Hooray. What is it, I'm afraid I can't just write one out of hand. That would be against protocols, you see. If perhaps you can clear up a small matter involving Irana, you can prove your loyalty to the guild and earn... She and I have an unpleasant history. She does not care for guild regulations and errantly believes I am misusing my powers. I have seen that she is in town. Though she has not approached me, I know she wants something. I would like you to find out what it is. Determine what she's after and how we may be rid of her. I do not want her here, spreading her lies. Make haste. I wish to be rid of Irana as soon as possible.
Afternoon.
Well met.
How are you?
Ah, yes, you are a guild mage, are you not? Yet different from the others. There's a small matter with which you may be able to assist. Best if kept just between... Excellent. It's a simple task, really. The book is entitled Fingers of the Mountain. It is of no use to you. You won't be able to read it. I, however, can. You'll find it at an old ruin called Cloud Top. It's north of Coral, up in the mountains. I'm afraid I don't have an Return it to me immediately when...
Good afternoon.
What do you... What? Not only does it exist, but she knows where it is? Well, this is unacceptable. That book needs to be in the safekeeping of the guild. I trust that as a member of the guild, you would do the right thing and acquire this text before Irana does. we clear? Ignore her request. Go to this place she has described and return with the book. This is far more important than any petty squabble. Should you go look? Make haste. I wish to be rid of her.
How goes it? What is it now? I found some good portals at the arbor.
Sheila does a good job keeping fire and steel stopped.
Hello.
Well met.
What's going on with you?
I heard people saying they ran into goblins around here not long ago. I can't stand those things. Well, if it isn't my little helper, have you retrieved that book for me yet? Oh, wonderful. I'll just take this from you and get to work I'll be at the Grey Mare until I've finished my work. But
Greetings. What exactly do you require of me?
Have you seen Valisodio recently? Spends all day in the taverns.
Hello, my little friend. I've committed most of the book to memory, but I took the time to write down a passage you might find useful. It contains instructions for acquiring a very special power. You'll want to read it carefully and then return. I consider this to be more than a worthy reward for your... Goodbye.
Hello. You haven't seen my sons, have you? They went off into the forest to fight those monsters, and I'm worried about them. Hello. You haven't seen my sons, have you? They went off into the forest to fight those monsters.
Good evening. Go ahead. Is the book safe? What? At no time you will retrieve. What do you... Have you recovered? Finally, I shall see to it that the book is kept safe until... I shall also overlook your transgression and send a recommendation to the art...
Hello, Associate. It seems you've obtained the final recommendation you required. May I interest you in some of my fine wares? I have received recommendations from all the local guild halls in Cyrodiil. You've done well for yourself. As a full-fledged member of the Mages Guild, I now... Take a moment and try it on. I have received... I've been waiting for you, Associate. Ah, we come to... You have, no doubt, seen some of the worst the Guild has to offer. As much as we try to hold mages to a higher standard, they are only human. What I hope you will now see is that while the Guild can be disjointed and misused, it can also achieve some wonderful things. Now you have an opportunity to engage in more meaningful tasks. You do not yet qualify. Before you can begin work for the Guild, every mage carries a staff. It is crafted and enchanted by the Guild. The wood used for staves comes from a grove to the northeast of the Imperial City, near Wellspring. Several mages tend to the grove and should be able to assist you. Speak with either... You shall have... Greetings, apprentice. What? Ileta and Zorasha dead. They've never been so bold before now. Always hiding in the shadows, staying away from the guild. What could have prompted this? I'll need to speak to the council about this. Thank you for relaying the information. Now tend to your staff and your wounds if necessary. Delmar at the Kiranasium can help you with the staff. See... Usual...
You've got the hands of a smith. Must have spent some time repairing your gear.
Ah, you must be the Arcane University's newest addition.
You look like someone who's comfortable in heavy armor.
Welcome to the Ah, yes. This is a big step for you, friend, whether you know. Now you'll need to decide what sort of staff you're looking. Enchanting staves can be a tricky business. Let's start with the school. Very well. You'll have a staff capable of creating fireballs. If that's what you want, I'll get started right away. Right. I'll get to work.
Martina Always keep your magic. You too.
Hi.
Isn't it?
Welcome to the... Yes, it's all finished. It's in that cupboard back in the corner. I hope it serves... Bye.
Well met.
Morning. I have a new... Before you begin, we must... In accordance with Guild... The Council is investigating what happened at Wellspring Cave. Many of our resources are devoted to the task, leaving our ranks spread thin. There is a related book that needs to be recovered. It was recently loaned to Janice Hasseldor, the Count of Skingrad. I'd like you... I understand this may not seem the most important of... A note of caution. Skingrad is... The Count is a reclusive man, and sometimes difficult to see. Hopefully, you speak with the castle steward when you... Bye. Yes, the Mages Guild, you say? Oh, the Count is quite aware of your presence here. He simply has no interest in... Now that I've seen you myself, nevertheless, I shall endeavor to change his mind on the subject.
Fresh game.
Glarther is acting... You there. I have an update for you. The Count has agreed to see you, but not here. He wishes to meet you north of the cursed mine outside of town, after 2 a.m. It would be wise if follow the road west out of Skingrad, through the high pasture. The mine entrance is south of the road. What is it now? Well, well. I'm afraid I misled you. The Count won't... We're not about to let the Guild interfere. So, you'll have to die. Don't worry. We'll put... You impossible fool. What possessed you to think I would suggest a meeting here, of all places? At least your gullibility served some useful purpose. I knew about Mercator, but not his friends. Now none of them are a threat any longer. Do you not recognize a necromancer when you see one? I suspected Mercator was involved in their cult, but was unwilling to move against him without knowing the identities of his allies. Count Janus Hasseldor at your service. A thank you might be in order at this point. Despite what your council may think, I've not thrown in with the necromancers and would never do so. You may pass along that message. Is that so? Perhaps your council has not been entirely honest with you. Do you really believe they sent you here for a book? No, they sent you here to spy on me. They've heard the same rumors I have about the Necromancer's cult. Tell your council that the next time they want something from me, they come themselves. They don't send someone under false pretenses. Yes, I see that now. I regret that Traven has involved you in this way. At least you've survived. For now. Perhaps in the future you can be trusted enough to deal with more serious matters. Now our business here is concluded. I suggest you return to your council. Have you been to Skingrad and seen... Saved you, did he? Well, that's... I must apologize. It was never the Council's intention to put you in harm's way. The Count's unique nature is not public knowledge. The Council wishes to keep it that way. At the time, it was believed that there was no reason to inform you, since it was not crucial to the task. For that reason, I was unable to disclose more about his true identity to you. Clearly, that Archmage Travin feared that sending a high-ranking official with the guild might draw too much attention and provoke a reaction from the Count. We were also concerned that it might drive any necromancers in the area underground, making them more difficult to root out. We simply wanted to survey the situation in Skingrad. Our relationship with Hasseldor is tenuous at best. The Council has agreed to keep his nature a secret, and in exchange, he occasionally provides us with useful information. As a vampire, the Count has few allies he can trust. He has disguised his nature from most, but cannot hide it from the Council of Mages. As you have seen, that agreement is under a great deal of strain lately. The Count does not agree with certain policies the Guild has established. It's not quite that simple. Hasseldor is powerful, to be sure, but the Council does not consider... After all, he has ruled over Skingrad for quite some time, without incident. We feared Hasseldor may have been involved with the necromancers. Thanks to your involvement, it would seem that he is not. At least, not for the moment. We will continue to monitor the situation, but I assure you, we will make no... You have done your job admirably. Your services to the Guild have not gone un... Along with your new rank, please take this amulet. Are you ready for it? Very well. There's a research project going on at one of the Aliad ruin sites on the eastern side of the province. Irlav Gerol is in charge of the project and is apparent. I thought you might need a break after the things you've been exposed to lately. Irlav should be waiting for you.
Fellow Majesty, may I speak?
I'm listening.
You're about Vatican, are you? It's a damn shame. I haven't been giving the project the attention it deserves. The last report I received from Scalil indicated there was some sort of problem, a blocked passage or something that they couldn't get past. I'd investigate it further, but I'm needed here with the Council. Ramanis says you've got a good head on your shoulders. Look into it for me, will you? You can find Skalil at the site. Access is restricted, so you'll need this key. I eagerly await.
This is a You have business here? Don't tell me Jarl sent you. Erlov sent you, did he? Figures. He can't be bothered to come check on his own project, so he sends someone who knows nothing about it. And this is supposed to help? No offense to you, friend. It's not your fault. And perhaps you can help. If you can figure out how to use the pillar, I'd be thrilled. You're welcome to try your hand at it. That's what we're calling it, only because we don't know what... It's magical, we know that much. Enchanted somehow. We think it's a lock of some sort, but haven't been able to figure out how it works. All I can say for sure is that it reacts to magic, badly most of the time. Several mages were hurt. It's at the bottom of the ruins. Best to play it safe. No complex magic. Stick to basic spells with single effects. It's not worth taking unnecessary... What a waste of my talents.
Sent you in to try your hand at the thing. I don't know how much Skalil told you. We know that it reacts to magic, but every time we've tried, the thing shocks whomever can. It hasn't been fatal for anyone yet. But the only thing we have... If we had... Skalil might have a book that would be useful, but she's been skulking over the way Erlov's been treating her. Take care.
What do you want now? If there's any... I don't know why Dental is even trying this, but fine. If he wants it, he can have it. It's just one more thing. What a... waste of my talents.
You know, I saw your fight against the Grey Prince. Nobody thought that orc could be beat, but you showed them all. You got the book, eh? Good for you. I've given up trying to deal with her for now. I'll tell you what. I'll take the book, and then if you can read me the inscriptions, I'll see if I can find the translations for them. This is... Yes? Okay. Okay. This is kind of exciting, don't you think? Yes? Okay. According to this, it translates to from fire, life. Mafre seems to translate to frost. It means Magica shines. And taken in context with the other inscription about magic, if we assume it means Magica waxes, then a spell increasing Magica might be what we need. Something that... It means Magica darkens. Perhaps a spell that damages... Okay. This is kind of exciting, don't you think? careful in here. You know, I saw it. Oh. It means Magica shines. Taken in context with the other. If we assume it means Magica waxes, then a spell increasing Magica might be what we need. Something that fortifies it. It means Magica darkens. Considering the other, perhaps a spell that damages Okay. This is kind of exciting, don't you think?
Well, Master Spell. Can I interest you in some of my wares? Come back and... You too.
I'm sorry, fellow Magister, but I don't have time to talk right.
Well met. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in? Be seeing ya.
I don't know you,
Hello.
and I don't care to know you. I don't know you, and I don't care to know you. I don't...
I hope I can always keep... Goodbye.
Hello.
I'm Island. Only quality goods for sale here. Take care.
Good day. Take care.
It's my pleasure. What can I interest you in? Good.
I greet you. I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil. Tell your... Good day.
What can I interest you in? Another. Goodbye.
How are you?
Fantastic. Thanks for asking.
Excellent. A pleasure to... I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil. Tell your... Beast...
It's my pleasure. Can I interest you in some of my wares? Bye.
I hope I... Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel. Thank you. Good day. Be careful in here. Well, someone will need to see where this goes. If there are any discoveries to be careful and watch it.
What's that you have? That looks important, whatever it is. I think you'd best get that to Erlov back at the Imperial City as soon as possible. He'll want them. What a waste of my talents.